Today, we're comparing two very different takes on a 16-inch gaming laptop, the ASUS ROG Strix G16 and the ASUS TUF Gaming A16. One is built to push higher performance and smoother competitive gameplay, while the other focuses on value, efficiency, and solid everyday gaming. In this comparison, we'll look at their CPUs, GPU performance, displays, thermals, battery life, and daily usability to see which one best fits your workflow and gaming needs. Product links are in the description below. Let's find out which one belongs in your setup. Starting with graphics, the ROG Strix G16 comes equipped with the RTX 5060 laptop GPU, while the TUF Gaming A16 runs the RTX 4050. Both support modern NVIDIA gaming features like DLSS, but the experience lands in two different performance classes. The Strix pushes noticeably higher frame rates in newer AAA games and handles heavier visual settings with more confidence. The TUF still delivers smooth esports and mainstream gaming performance, especially at 1080p, but it reaches its limits sooner in demanding titles. For overall gaming horsepower, the advantage goes to the Strix. Memory allocation on the graphics side also creates a clear separation. The Strix pairs its GPU with 8 GB of video memory, while the TUF carries 6 GB VRAM. That extra buffer becomes important once you move into modern open-world games, high-resolution texture packs, or heavier ray tracing workloads. The TUF handles competitive games comfortably, but the smaller memory pool can introduce compromises sooner as future titles become more demanding. In day-to-day gaming today, both are usable, but for better longevity and smoother high-setting gameplay, this round belongs to the Strix. For processing power, the Strix G16 uses the Intel Core i7-14650HX, while the TUF Gaming A16 relies on the AMD Ryzen 7 7445HS. The Intel chip brings a stronger hybrid core layout and more aggressive performance tuning, which translates into faster rendering, heavier multitasking capability, and stronger gaming consistency under load. The Ryzen processor still performs well for mainstream gaming and everyday productivity, especially with solid efficiency behavior, but it doesn't scale as confidently in heavier workloads. For users balancing gaming with demanding multitasking, the edge leans toward the Strix. Both laptops ship with 16 GB of DDR5 memory, so out of the box, gaming responsiveness feels fairly similar during normal use. The difference starts showing up in scalability. The TUF supports expansion up to 64 GB, giving it more flexibility for future upgrades and heavier productivity tasks down the road. The Strix, meanwhile, is more limited in long-term memory expansion despite its faster stock configuration. For pure gaming today, both are perfectly fine, but if upgrade flexibility matters for future workloads, the advantage quietly shifts toward the TUF Gaming A16. Storage is another area where these systems target slightly different users. The Strix includes a 1 TB PCIe Gen 4 SSD, while the TUF comes with a 512 GB SSD. In practical use, that means the Strix gives you far more breathing room for large AAA game libraries without immediately reaching storage limits. The TUF still boots quickly and keeps everyday responsiveness snappy, but its smaller drive fills up much faster once modern game installs enter the picture. For convenience and long-term usability without immediate upgrades, this round clearly goes to the Strix. Both machines use a 16-inch 1920 by 1200 panel, but the overall presentation differs more than the raw numbers suggest. The Strix features a 165 Hz Nebula display with a 3 millisecond response time, while the TUF offers a 145 Hz IPS panel with anti-glare coating and 100% color gamut coverage. The Strix feels faster and smoother in competitive gaming, especially during rapid motion, while the TUF delivers surprisingly respectable color reproduction for media and casual creative work. For players focused primarily on responsiveness and fluid gameplay, the advantage leans toward the Strix. Cooling design is one of the strongest parts of the Strix G16. It uses a vapor chamber setup, tri-fan airflow system, and liquid metal thermal compound to maintain stable temperatures during long gaming sessions. The TUF Gaming A16 takes a simpler approach that still handles mainstream gaming workloads reasonably well, but it doesn't sustain peak performance with the same consistency under heavier stress. In extended gameplay, the Strix remains quieter and steadier while maintaining stronger overall stability. For thermal management and sustained gaming performance, this round comfortably belongs to the Strix. So, if you want maximum performance, smoother high-FPS gaming, and better long-term power, go with the ROG Strix G16. But if you're looking for a more affordable, reliable gaming laptop for everyday use and esports titles, the TUF Gaming A16 is the smarter pick.